Welcome to Bilingual History. Bienvenidos a la historia bilingüe. In today's lesson, we will learn some vocabulary words. We are going to learn about the French and Indian War and also talk a little bit about taxes and the road to revolution. This is our first vocabulary word, parliament. Parliament is the people that made the laws in England and had complete control of the 13 colonies in America. Las personas que hicieron las leyes en Inglaterra tenían el control completo de las 13 colonias en América. Parliament. Our next vocabulary word is representation. The action of speaking for someone else or having someone speak for you. In government, representation is important to include everyone in decision-making. La acción de hablar por otra persona o hacer que alguien hable por ti. En el gobierno, la representación es importante para incluir a todos en la toma de decisiones. We learned this word and what is representative government in an earlier video. Aprendimos esta palabra y qué significa representación y el gobierno representativo en un video más temprano. Our next vocabulary word is independence. Freedom from control. The ability to make your own decisions. Libertad de control. La capacidad de tomar sus propias decisiones. And finally, revolution. A revolution is a war against your own government. Una guerra contra su propio gobierno. Revolution. So here's some information about the French and Indian War, also called the 7 Years' War. So England fought against the French and Native Americans in America. Inglaterra luchó contra los franceses y los nativos americanos en América. The colonists fought for England. Los colonos lucharon por Inglaterra. England took land from the Native Americans and French, but the king did not want colonists to move onto the new land. Inglaterra tomó tierras de los nativos americanos y franceses, pero el rey no quería que los colonos se mudaran a la nueva tierra. The king and parliament imposed taxes on the colonists to help pay for war. El rey y el parlamento impusieron impuestos a los colonos para ayudar a pagar la guerra. Colonists were angry about land control and paying taxes. Los colonos estaban enojados por el control de tierra y pagar impuestos. This started a very big revolution called the American Revolution, also called the Revolutionary War or the War for Independence. So Todos estos eventos causaron esta Revolución Americana. Time to review. Tiempo de revisar. Fill in the blanks with the vocabulary. Used its power to control the colonists. Colonists did not have any say in the laws that England passed in the colonies. The colonists wanted in Parliament. England did not want to give them any. In time, the colonists wanted from England. Colonists called for a... So remember, we had 4 vocabulary words at the beginning of the video. Put each vocabulary word in one of the spaces. Recuerden, tenemos 4 palabras de vocabulario al principio del video. Ponga una palabra en cada espacio. Parliament used its power to control the colonists. Colonists did not have any say in the laws that England passed in the colonies. The colonists wanted representation in Parliament. England did not want to give them any. In time, the colonists wanted independence from England. Colonists called for a revolution. What did Parliament do to help pay for the war? ¿Qué hizo el Parlamento para ayudar a pagar la guerra? They imposed on the colonies. And the war that this is talking about is that French and Indian War, right? La guerra entre los colonos y Inglaterra y los franceses y los nativos americanos. So how did England pay for the war? They imposed taxes on the colonies, los impuestos. Why were the colonies angry about paying taxes to England? ¿Por qué las colonias estaban enojadas por pagar impuestos a Inglaterra? They had no in Parliament. Representation. No tenían representación en el gobierno. Ellos pensaron que no fue justo para pagar impuestos si no tenían representación. What was the effect of the taxes? ¿Cuál fue el efecto de los impuestos? The beginning of the war for independence against England. El principio de la guerra de independencia contra Inglaterra. To be continued. Continuará. Thanks for watching. Gracias por ver.